It started when my phone buzzed at 2:36 a.m. with a message from the Airbnb host. I barely opened my eyes as I read the blurry notification, asterisk, sorry for texting late. If you hear noises, just ignore it. Old pipes. Do not check the basement. I stared at the screen. That was weird, but I was exhausted from driving 8 hours straight, so I rolled back over, closed my eyes, and tried to sleep. Then I heard its soft footsteps creaking across the kitchen floor below. I sat up, heart racing. Pipes don't walk. A floorboard creaked again, closer to the stairs. I texted back quickly, asterisk, someone is here, I hear footsteps. The reply came instantly, asterisk, ignore IT, stay in bed, do not open the door. But it was too late. My door was already cracked open slightly, just an inch. Had I left it like that, my eyes adjusted to the dark hallway? Nothing. Silence. Then the basement door slowly groaned open. I froze, listening hard, pulse pounding in my ears. There was another noise now, a faint, high-pitched humming. Soft, like someone whispering a melody, it drifted up the stairs, gentle and childlike, but somehow wrong. I texted again, fingers trembling. Asterisk, is someone else here? Answer me. Asterisk dots appeared, disappeared, and appeared again. Finally, another message. Asterisk, please stop texting. She knows you're awake. My breath caught. She? Before I could respond, the humming stopped. Total silence now, except my ragged breathing. I held my phone tight, unsure what to do next. A new message appeared, shorter this time. Asterisk, she's coming upstairs. Suddenly, slow, deliberate footsteps began ascending the staircase, each step louder, echoing heavily through the silent house. I jumped up, shutting my door as quietly as possible. My hand shook violently as I locked it. Holding my breath, I stepped back, eyes glued to the thin crack beneath the door. The shadow of feet paused just outside my room. I waited, not moving a muscle, my chest tight. Seconds felt like hours, then a note slid under my door. Crumpled, dirty paper scrawled in pencil, asterisk, open the door, he's in there with you. My blood ran cold, asterisk he, my gaze snapped to the closet. The door was ajar, darkness inside absolute. I stared into that emptiness as if something unseen stared back. My phone buzzed once more, screen lighting up the floor with the final message from my host. Asterisk, I'm sorry. She always finds him. Asterisk, the moment she walked into the Airbnb, Cassie knew something was off. Not haunted house off, just unsettling. Like entering a room where two people had just stopped arguing. The host, Mark, seemed nice enough when he handed her the keys earlier, though he had a weird way of avoiding eye contact. Cassie shrugged it off, figuring everyone in a small town had their quirks. It was late evening when she noticed the bedroom closet door slightly ajar. Strange she hadn't unpacked yet. She swung it open. Empty hangers swayed softly, as if someone had just brushed past them. Probably just the air conditioning, she reasoned. At midnight, a subtle creaking woke her. Eyes still blurry, she saw the bedroom door inching closed, so slowly it almost didn't move at all. Her heart thumped sharply. She held her breath, straining to hear footsteps, breathing, anything, silence. Unable to sleep, Cassie got up, pulling the door open. The living room was dimly lit by street lamps outside, and she saw nothing. But then her gaze landed on the coffee table. A small, folded piece of paper sat there. She was positive it hadn't been there before. Heart racing, she opened it slowly. It read in tiny handwriting, "You shouldn't be here." Her stomach clenched. She grabbed her phone to call Mark, fingers trembling. It rang, then buzzed softly. Behind her, she spun around, eyes wide. Mark stood in the hallway, smiling gently. "I told you to lock the doors," he whispered, stepping closer. Cassie's throat tightened as the realization hit her Mark never gave her the keys. She had found them already waiting on the kitchen table when she arrived. How long had he been inside, watching her? She opened her mouth to scream, but nothing came out.